Hi there. Welcome back to another quick and easy watercolor painting. I'm Rod Bergeron, and today we're going to be doing something. I'm kind of continuing this series with these little fields, and I've been quite interested about them the last couple of weeks and months. And so I've wet the top 2/3 of this, and I put 3 swoops of blue. Now you can use whatever blue you have. It doesn't really make any difference. So I put 3, kind of jaggedy, kind of rolling hills, not hills, but rolling lines across there, okay? I'm gonna take this brush and I'm not gonna rinse it out. I'm gonna pick up some Payne's gray here. And I'm just gonna put a few, like a tree line across the back here, okay? I'll pick up a little bit more Payne's gray. This Payne's gray was touching my green, but anyways, I want to have some green in the background back there. We're going to put a little bit of just a rolling kind of a hill across there. I'm going to pick up a little bit more Payne's gray. Just introduce that across there. I'm going to pick up a little bit more Payne's gray right off the palette and just put it in a few places like that. Now I'm going to kind of leave that, I'm going to kind of leave that area right there open. I was going to leave it open anyways, but I'm not going to touch it too much more than that. I'll rinse my brush out, and I'm going to pick up some sienna, and I'm just going to touch that tree line in a few places with the sienna like that, and just let it, again, just let it go wherever it is it's going to go to, and put that sienna across there. So that was Payne's gray with a little bit of green in it, and then I put that sienna across there like that. Okay, so I want to put some more green into this tree line back here because it's, it's summer and I want it to read as summer, not fall. So I'm going to put that in, and then just a little bit more intense. This is a forest green, and I'm just going to put that in there like that. And I'm going to put this forest green across here, and maybe a little bit more. Okay, so I want to keep that, all that color up there, and I don't want it to run down here. So I want to put a field in here that's going to be a yellow ochre field all the way across here. But I want to keep a line between, so white of the page between those two. And I have a plan for that later, so I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to pick up a little bit more of this yellow ochre like this. And you see how there's that white of the page line across there? Okay, don't touch that. We need that for the next step. All right, I'm going to put this yellow ochre across here very intensely in a couple of places like that. I'm going to take my, this is my number one round watercolor brush, and I took a utility knife and sharpened the one end of it. And I'm going to scribe some brush and some trees, or whatever it is that you're thinking about across the front here. You can make these into trees. You scribe out of that little bit of green that's on there, or wherever you want. And don't do too much more than that. Look at what's happened to the sky there. That sky's turned out pretty cool, right? Okay. One last little thing that we're going to do is, this is my little bag of salt, and I'm just going to put some salt across this foreground, just like that. Not any more than that. Just a little bit of salt. I still got some on my fingers, but a little bit of salt across there. And no more than that to it, okay? See where that has gone kind of outside of the painted area? You can dry that off. It'll help your drying process a little bit. But you can just take a tissue way I do it is if I want to take something out of a specific area, I just roll the tissue up into a point like that and then touch it to the page and it'll whip that right out of there for you. Okay, same down here. It'll just help with your drying process, help speed it up a little bit. All right, that's it. Now let's just let this completely air dry. Don't try to take a hair dryer or anything to it. Just let it completely air dry and let's see what happens. All right, let's have a look at this. Check out what this salt has done across here and all these different layers going across here. That white line across there, we're going to fill in with some green paint, okay? So just going to go across here, pick up quite a bit of green, however much you want it to be. So this would be wet on dry, and you know, I'm going to put this paint just along that line and it will stay just in that line. So however, you know, however dark or however saturated you think it should be, this is sort of a separate field from this one. That's the way that I'm thinking about it. All right, let's have a quick dry with this with the hair dryer and come right back. All right, so let's check this out. This turned out really well, I think. Look at what the salt has done across here. And look at this tree line back here. That turned out fabulous, right? And that sky, it's really interesting. And we put our mat on here and see what we get. Yeah, that turned out pretty cool. I'd love to know what you think about it. Let me know in the comment section. And I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know where you're from. I'm really interested in where my viewers are from. So if you could drop me a comment, let me know where you're from. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know what you think about my work. And if there's anything that you really would like to see, let me know. And here's my email address. If you have something that you would like to show me, I'd love to see it. Thanks a lot for watching today. And as always, if you're currently a subscriber, thanks a lot. And if you're not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you again next time.